Good morning. It's Heather with Murray's Home for Wayward Chickens. I don't know how much of a good morning I can say it is, but it's certainly morning. And we're exhausted. We are overrun with sick chickens. I don't know if it's the weather, that it's been so mild, but most of the chicken diseases that sleep for the winter have decided not to go to bed. So we've got mycoplasma all over. We have vitamin deficiencies, stargazing. We have a chicken with a concussion. So TJ and I, we're just exhausted. This is the not so fun side. Oh, glad to do it. Just today's a tiring day. This is our stargazing chicken who is doing much better. She really is doing much better. But the vet told us we have to continue giving her the vitamins twice a day for a month. That means continuing to pulverize all of the vitamins in the coffee bean grinder and mixing them in the water so that we can feed her the vitamins with an oral syringe, because she won't necessarily drink them out of the bowl. She does a little bit. She's doing pretty well. She's happy. She's eating her weight. Her weight is good. I'm going to put her down. Then we have a chicken. This is Guinness. Guinness is our black and tan Brahma. I had to make her a little donut pillow so that she could rest her body on it and not hurt her legs. We don't know what happened to this chicken, but that is not a normal body posture for a chicken. She can't eat. She can't extend her neck. The entire right side of her body has been affected. I took her to the vet. The vet thinks that it's neurological or possible concussion. We don't know if she fell. We don't know if she bumped her head in a wall. She could have gotten whacked with a wing. I don't know if you've ever gotten whacked with a chicken wing. It can be very painful. Some of the chickens are bigger. Whatever it is, this little girl has been in the house for like 4 or 5 days now. We're going to have to tube feed her today. I discovered the first day that she was in the house, she wouldn't eat, but she looked like she wanted to. She kept almost moving her head, almost. So I discovered that she couldn't move her neck. So her right wing is not dropped. Her right wing is being held up. Her right leg is sort of lame. She stands. She can stand, but in order for her to get her balance, she's been standing on the tips of her claws. I have video of it. The vet couldn't believe it. It's insane, like a ballerina. While she holds her right wing up with her butt and tail feathers straight to the ceiling. And it's the only way she can stand. Her legs are splayed, so they're a little too far apart. The vet gave her a steroid shot. She has us treating her with Tylan also. And she can't give her another steroid shot because it's an immunosuppressant. And with how sick some of the other chickens are, even if we keep her quarantined, she's already been exposed to them. So there's a potential that she may be able to give her another steroid shot in 2 weeks, except it's not doing anything. She got the steroid shot 2 days ago, and there's no improvement. We've been feeding her water with an eyedropper. She will not drink water under any circumstances, but if you hold her in the exactly perfect position and put the food right in front of her face for a full minute, she realizes it's there, and she will eat voraciously, or at least she did up until 2 days ago. Yesterday, she did not eat. We were able to get a few pieces of food in her. We were able to get vitamin water in her, just enough to sustain her, barely. When TJ's exhausted, I'm exhausted. This has to be done 4 times a day. Luckily, I'm not working right now. I didn't take any jobs, so we have to tube feed her tonight. We have to put the tube down into her crop. There's a big syringe that holds the food, and we have to push the food into her crop for her to get nourishment while we wait to see if she's going to survive recuperating from a concussion. You see her head? She's pretty happy. She coos. She tries to walk around, but she's been spending most of the time in the dog toy bin with a circle pillow I made for her to hold her up so she doesn't hurt her legs. Taylor's eye infection is back, just in her right eye, her left eye. It's her left eye. Twice a day she has to get triple antibiotic ointment in her eye. Polly's mycoplasma that I told you guys about weeks ago has come back, and normally we just treat it with a little bit of Tylan and it goes away. Mycoplasma, as I've told you guys multiple times, is not curable. It's treatable, but it's not curable. And usually, if you can get them to get through a bout of it, they're good for a while. Each chicken's different. They might be healthy for a month or two. They might be healthy for a year. Some don't come out of it. Polly has only had very mild bouts of mycoplasma in the past for a few days. She's very raspy, phlegmy, congested. Taylor's comes through in the form of an eye infection. Now the black silky that had the stargazing, she was raspy this morning. It's like a 24-hour process to take care of all these chickens. Polly's Tylan is no longer working. So the vet has suggested we get a nebulizer. The Tylan is the best, most effective way to treat mycoplasma, but it's also an antibiotic. So the more you use it, the more the body builds up a tolerance to it. So the vet seems to think that instead of giving it to her orally, if we put it in the nebulizer, she's getting it straight into her lungs. So it's a different delivery system. It's not working. We have to put her in front of the nebulizer twice a day for 15 minutes, but this fucking thing takes so long to get ready with the steam. And we have to put so much saline and so much Tylan in there in order for it to get going, and then have her face in front of it. And you can't walk away because it takes like 6 to 10 minutes for the steam to work up. And if you walk away and it started going, then you don't know how much of it came out and how much she's getting, so you have to sit there and wait for it. Twice a day. It's like a half an hour to do a 10-minute treatment. It's not working. The vet told us the other day to continue the nebulizer, but now we're also giving her injections of Tylan once a day. This little girl has to get an injection of meloxicam once a day for pain and to keep her comfortable while we're figuring out what's wrong and how to get her better. She's also getting the vitamins. The stargazing chicken's also getting the vitamins. The vet wants them all on Tylan. Taylor's getting her antibiotics. Every chicken weighs something different. This chicken weighs about 1 pound. The stargazing chicken weighs 1.5 pounds. Polly weighs 4 pounds. Taylor weighs 6 to 7 pounds. Keeping the medicine straight. Who got what? Who still needs to get what? Who ate today? Polly is blind. It is an exhausting process to make sure that Polly gets enough food, that she can find it. Now, Taylor is her seeing eye chicken, and she took that job reluctantly at first. But the level of respect that you can see, Naughty Taylor, who picks on everybody, Naughty Taylor has the most incredible level of respect for Polly. And she will stand back and show Polly where the food is, and she will let Polly eat, and she'll gently go in and grab a few pieces when Polly's done. Taylor gets plenty of food because she can get to it whenever she wants. We have to make sure that Polly stays hydrated because she can't find the water, even when we put it in the same place if she wanders somewhere. We are also in the process of moving Polly and Taylor and their nesting boxes out of the bedroom into my daughter's old bedroom. She got an apartment, and it's going to be my sewing room, and I'm going to put the 2 chickens in there because Taylor can't wear diapers. Taylor has right tail. If you put a diaper on Taylor, she falls over. She can't walk with them. So the constant picking up of shit when she's not outside or sleeping is just gotten exhausting and overwhelming. There's a lot going on here, and this is not a complaint video. This is just letting you know. I'll keep you guys posted on everything that's going on. But we're fucking tired. Chickens are normally really easy to take care of. But we took on the task of only sick, neglected, abused, and just fucked up chickens. So we're always going to have something going on, and that's fine. It's just that this week's been a little bit of an overwhelming rush. And now that we have these 2 chickens that came from the coop outside, indoors, and showing signs of mycoplasma, it's a matter of time before some of the other ones in the coop start showing the same signs. We're also still keeping an eye on Gordon Lightfoot. Gordy's our little silky rooster. He's a naked neck silky. He got stuck the other day. He got his head wedged in something. It was 2 pieces of wood that were out there, like next to the platform. We don't know how he got down there. TJ found him. We don't know how long he was like that. He's got a little cut on his neck. He's okay, but he's not over it. He's scared. He won't come out of the coop. We have to bring him outside, and then at night, we think one of the other chickens, the brown chicken's being a fucking bully. The brown hen pecked me yesterday. So I don't know if she's still mourning over the loss of her friend, who was one of the chickens that passed a month ago unexpectedly. But they were bonded, and she's just raising hell out there. So we got to keep an eye on all the chickens all day long, listen for squabbles, make sure everyone's getting their food and their water. I put Gordy in the coop last night and kept an eye on him. And, oh my gosh, what the hell is behind me? It's my cat. She just scared the shit out of me. Chickens are easy animals to take care of, but when they get sick, it's not easy. If you guys can just send us some well wishes and some good thoughts and maybe some prayers, we'd really appreciate that. I'm sure we're gonna get through it. That's just chickens. Like, we got regular life to do. Mycoplasma, eye infections, Thailand, nebulizers, coffee bean grinders being used to pulverize vitamins, a lot of eggs being fed. And now we have to also make sure that the eggs that are laid, our chickens are still laying eggs all winter. Happy chickens lay happy eggs, and we don't put the lights on them. They just keep laying eggs. Any one of them that's on Thailand, we don't eat those eggs, but we will feed those eggs to the other chickens. If they get a little antibiotic in their eggs, it's okay. If you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. But in the meantime, oh, for fuck's sake, we just need healthy chickens for like a couple weeks. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.